Try. Brother B, I met Benny, I'm thinking B like at the store, the first store, I think. And at that time I was in Frostbit Broome, I wasn't living here. And I think we had stopped to just kind of look at some instruments and get strings and things. And then I think you started sitting in once in a while with us, at Thursdays maybe, right? And I was like, the one thing that, of many things that Benny and I share is this undying love of the Allman Brothers. So when Benny would sit in, he would do, we would do Dreams and what, Post? Or One Way Out, But I remember I was like, ooh, man, that guy's good. Like, it surprised me a little bit. But let me back up a little. I know that I'm not going to be able to roast Benny, I don't think. And I know that's probably a common theme. And it might change with other speakers when they get up here, but it is hard for me to roast Benny. If I were to roast him, I might say something like, he canceled 2 gigs to get here tonight. But that's as far as it's going to go. Or maybe he never met a hot dog he didn't like. That's like our traveling joke. We have stopped, we've traveled together lots, and at night and after the gig and hungry, and we're always looking. It's actually hard to find hot dogs in the gas stations anymore. It's kind of rare. And then sometimes Benny's on a diet, and he's not going to have, we laugh, we get pizza and hot dogs. Hilarious. But, so anyways, getting back to Benny's story and him joining up with Frostbit Blue back, well, it was when Tim got sick, our bass player. And you talk about, the only guy that we knew that we thought could do it was B. And, here we are, we're all up in Oswego, and Benny's driving up sometimes twice a week just to rehearse, to get the songs down. I mean, it was incredible. And even when Tim would go for chemo, and then he'd go for 2 weeks, and then he'd come back, and he could play for a couple weeks. And Benny would come, but Tim was deteriorating, and he could only do maybe the first set. And Benny would come and play the second set, or split the night. That really meant a lot. But when Tim passed, there was no doubt that we were going to carry on, and if we were going to carry on, it was going to be with B, for sure. We all know about what he means to this community and all his endless giving. Whether it's Blues on the Bridge or Toys for Tots, we mentioned in the Humane Society. And I remember the first time I think Benny had said, yeah, I'm donating dog food to the Humane Society. And I was just like, you are? And then I kind of got like, all right, he's a business owner, but it stuck with me. I was like, he's really got a heart of gold. He really, truly does. I gotta say, B, I'm so happy and proud of you. This is your day, your night. It's awesome. It's awesome.